Hi, I'm Matt Yerger with iDataLink Maestro. In today's workshop, we're going to show you how to flash and connect the new MIC1. So the MIC1 is the first interface product of its kind that will retain the factory microphone in pretty much all the solutions that we currently cover for both SR and RR. But in order to do this, it wasn't as simple as just adapting the vehicle microphone to connect to the back of the radio. Every radio has some type of algorithm that they use to tune their microphone and cancel out noise and echo and everything. So we basically had to come up with a solution that would connect to the vehicle, read the microphone coming in, and then tune that microphone for whatever radio that you were connecting it to. Now, currently, it works with all of our partnered products. So we've gone through and made it work with Sony, with Alpine, Pioneer, Kenwood, JVC, Alpine. All of these radios are supported, but you have to flash this module for both the vehicle that it's being connected to and for the radio that it's being connected to, because that whole process, the firmware, needs to be uploaded so that it tunes the microphone properly. So in this workshop, we're going to actually walk through and I'm going to show you how to flash the MIC1. So before we get started flashing it, I just want to address one thing, and that is that like all of our modules, the MIC1 has a USB-C on the side of it for programming. What is different is it does not include the programming cable in the box. Now, if you're a Maestro retailer, then you probably have 500 of these laying around. So that's not a problem. You can use any of the programming cables that come with the RR, RR2, AR2, any one of our modules, the SR. You're just going to use that cable as you would and connect it just like an RR or any one of our modules. So first, we're going to connect the Maestro MIC1 to the computer using the USB cable. And we're going to open up WebLink Desktop. Now, if you don't have WebLink Desktop, you can get it. It's free. You can download it from our website, which is iDataLinkMaestro.com. When you go to the website, you'll see up in the right-hand corner, Flash My Module, and it will automatically prompt you to select whether you have Windows or a Mac computer, download the program and install it. You will need to open it and create a WebLink account. It's very simple. It's just like creating a Facebook account or any other account. You're just going to provide your email address, create a password. It's going to send you a verification link. You're going to verify your account, and then you're good to go. So now that you're logged into WebLink Desktop and you've got the module connected to your computer, you're going to click Flash Maestro, and it's going to connect to the module through that USB cable. And once it loads, you're going to see the serial number of the unit, what firmware. This is a brand new module, so it does not have any firmware. And you'll see Flash by Vehicle. So we're going to click on Flash by Vehicle. We're going to select the year, and I'm just going to use my car, 2014 Ford Edge. And then it's going to ask you to select your brand. Now, as I mentioned before, you're only going to see brands that we currently support. These are all partnered brands, meaning they make Maestro-compatible radios. Now, it doesn't have to be a Maestro-compatible radio per se. It just has to be a radio that supports Maestro. So these are all of our existing partners that do have Maestro-compatible radios. So I'm going to select JVC. And and you can filter at the top if you know the model number of the radio. We have this, because like some radios like Kenwood, they have a lot. You can go ahead and type in, if you know the model number, KWZ1000W. All right. And then it's going to say recommended firmware. You're going to click the recommended firmware. And then you have the option of setting a gain offset here. Now, I do recommend leaving it at 0 because, again, we've pretty much gone through and tuned anything. But if you needed to come back, like say the mic gain was too high, you can always come back, reflash it, and turn it down here. But I'm going to go ahead and leave that at 0. Hit continue. Now it's going to show you a summary, right? So we see the product, the vehicle, the radio it's connected to, the firmware. At any point, you can click on any one of these settings if you need to change anything. Obviously, in this case, we don't. We're going to go ahead and hit flash, and it's going to upload the firmware from our servers onto the MIC1. And now once that's complete, you're going to see we have an install guide. We have a video with an example of that module being installed. and you can just, again, the install guide is going to be really important. So once you download the install guide, you can certainly print it out, but installation is pretty straightforward on this. Let me just zoom in a little bit. It's going to tell you this is how it connects to the T-harness. We have included with the MIC1 is this little orange 3-pin D-MIC1 cable, which plugs into the MIC1 itself. And then on the T-harness, whatever T-harness you're using for whatever vehicle you're installing it on, will also have the 3-pin opposing connector on it, which that will connect to. What is probably the most important part is where this 3-pin connects, because there's actually 3 ports on the MIC1. There's a white, a black, and a blue, all 3-pin. You need to reference the installation guide to determine which one of these 3 ports that it will plug into. In addition to that, you have a power T-harness. So it literally just connects into the RR or RR2's power port and just grabs power for the MIC1. And then lastly, it includes 3 microphone connections. So there are 3 different styles of microphone connections. There's Pioneer and Alpine have their own, and then JVC, Kenwood, Sony, Boss, and Jensen all share the same microphone connection type. So you will have to determine whatever radio you're using. We show you in here which microphone cable you need. And really that's it. Everything else from this point forward is just installing the vehicle specific T-harness. So another really cool thing that the MIC1 will provide eventually on all of our solutions. Right now it is only available on some. This particular Ford vehicle, we do provide it, as you see it here in the installation guide, is our expansion cable. It's a red 4-pin plug. It is included with the MIC1. It plugs into this little 4B red 4-pin plug, which then also connects to the Maestro RR or RR2 4-pin plug. And what that will allow you to do is, earlier when we were flashing, you saw the ability to adjust the microphone gain level. With any other vehicle that doesn't support this, you would have to reconnect the MIC1 to adjust that. But in the vehicles that do currently support it, which again is Ford, I believe Ford and Toyota currently support that, you can connect that red 4-pin to the RR, and that will give you the ability to adjust the microphone gain directly from the aftermarket radio, as long as it's Maestro compatible. And again, we plan on implementing this on all of our current solutions. It's just, you know, we're still working on rolling that feature out, so it will be added over time to all of them. But eventually, they will all support it. And again, it will provide future support for things like noise cancellation, not just microphone gain. So we will eventually add additional level adjustments for certain, you know, parameters on the microphone down the road. There you have it, guys. Thanks for watching this workshop on how to flash the MIC1. If you would like more information on the MIC1, you can go to our website at idatalinkmaestro.com.